Welcome back to another Tier List Tuesday, and today we're ranking the Genshin characters by if we would slap them or not. And yes, this is a tier list. I'm kind of copying it off of somebody else's, but they just haven't uploaded all the characters I wanted. So our first tier list, the highest, is absolutely not. I would beat you up for 1,000,000. I'd beat you up for 1,000. I'd beat you up for 100. I'd beat you up for $50. And I'd beat you up for $1 and free. So we okay, I'm gonna just assume all the characters are on kind of equal grounds with me. At least physically, like, they couldn't absolutely destroy me. Okay, I would beat up Tartaglia because he would be into it. And I would do it for any amount of money. And I don't know, maybe we just agree and we could even go for the 1,000,000. And we'd be like, okay, we'll go splitties on this, and you'll get a fight, child, so perfect. I don't know. I've been kind of more appreciative of Lisa, so maybe I gotta go 100 or 1,000. Probably 1,000 because she'd electrocute me, and I'd have to pay those hospital bills. Oh right. We're pretending we're on equal ground. So, I'd say 1,000. I don't know. I respect Shinobu. I feel like we would have to go like about 1,000. No, 1,000,000. I don't know. There needs to be an in between. Okay, I fixed it. We're gonna put her down there because yes, for 10,000, not for 1,000. Not in today's economy. I wouldn't slap Kazuha. Well, maybe for 1,000,000. But I wouldn't because he's Kazuha. He's so soft and lovable. Ito is one of the bros. But he's also really big on top of being... Like, even if he doesn't have powers, he's also really big and muscular. So I could still get hurt. But I feel like what kind of beat up? Like, just throw beams at him? I don't. But he's such a bro. You can go above Lisa. No. Putting him above Lisa mean I want to beat him up more? I don't want to beat up Ito, but I would for $1,000. I don't know about Ganyu. I don't know much about Ganyu. I'd feel bad. So, also it'd be really hard. And also, if I beat up Ganyu, does that mean a bunch of people are gonna come after me? Okay. How is this different from absolutely not? It's just me weighing the consequences. I would slap Amy for $50 because she might just not shut up, and I need to humble her. And I don't know, let's just say slap, because I feel like beat up is a bit extreme. I don't want to hurt Jinyan that bad. Let's say $1,000. I feel like Shenhe would murder me, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't because she's very precious behind her murderous gaze. Okay, Yelon, I don't want to because she would come find me, powers or not. and hitman me and make sure I never existed. That's just something I just don't want to deal with. Xiangling, I think for $100, because could we get by that? I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this list at all, actually. Kokomi. Probably 100 as well. I don't know. But then she has an army as well. I mean, it's just a slap. I would slap Diona for $50. Because sometimes she can get a little too loud, a little too annoying. Oh, I just said I'd slap a child. I'm gonna get cancelled. Okay. I would slap Yoimiya for $1 because I think she's a little too... She's not my type, guys. That's why I would slap her. I don't want to slap Bennett, but I think... Would it be worth $1 million? Yeah, probably it would be worth $1 million. But we love the boy, but maybe that's just his, like, karma balancing out thing. Yes, I slapped him, but he would get $500,000 by being slapped. It's kind of a win, yeah? Okay, this row is reserved for you. I would slap you for free. I'd slap you twice for free. Because I do not like you, eh? I feel like he's a little sly. 1,000 because he's sly, but... I mean, he's sly, but he's not the worst person out there. But I'd probably do it just to get it over with. And then never enter within the vicinity. Oh, well this is... I guess this isn't reserved just for A. I would slap Signora because she's just ashes and it would be just too easy. I feel like I don't want to go after Rosaria because she would hunt me down. Because she has, like, a skill set, even without her powers, to just hunt people down. I don't really want to slap Zhongli. I wonder if I could even slap Zhongli, because wouldn't he just put his shield up before I actually slap him? Oh, this would be like slapping a government official. I don't think so. Toma doesn't deserve to be slapped. He is far too precious. And plus, he is my first husband. Mona belongs in the monostat trio of I would slap you for $50 because you have a bit of a big mouth sometimes. We would not slap Chi-Chi. Girls already had such a hard life and such a... I can't really say life because you're kind of dead now, but you're kind of alive. I think I would. I mean, she's not as annoying as the others, the monostat trio, but... So I'll put her at 100. Could I say that to Albedo that I slapped you for a social experiment? Would that work? I mean, he also would get $5,000 out of it. Like, Albedo, you like science, slap. And then I was like, yeah, I did it for $5,000 just to see how you'd react. I would not slap Kaya because he's my second husband in Genshin Impact. To put it simply. I don't know much about Kudasara, so I'd put her up here because, well, yeah, I don't know. It also would be hard to slap. It would also be hard to slap her because she's so tall and I'm not that tall. I don't want to slap Ningguang just because She's a government official, and since Kuching's here, I would not. I don't slap government officials, so I don't get into trouble with all the authority. Xiao's so precious. We're not gonna slap him. He's certainly Animo best boy. Yanfei can get a little annoying, but she also knows the law. She also knows the law, and she'll be like, harassment. And then she'd be lawyer. Since she's her own lawyer, she would definitely try to battle me. And she would win, so I don't think I'd want to mess with Yanfei. This is basically me, so no. I would slap Venti. I don't know. All the Monsat characters. I would slap Venti for $50 if he's like super drunk. I'd just be like, "You got drunk again, Venti? You said you'd control yourself, man." Changgun's very precious. He belongs up there because I don't want to. But maybe he could use $5,000. Eula. I don't want to. I feel like she wouldn't be mean to me back, but I don't want to. And absolutely not, because she's also a queen. I don't want to slap Yaye. I don't want to. Or at least it would have to be for a high sum. Yeah, I don't want to. Jin, I don't know much about Yoonjin. But it'd have to be like $10,000. Well, maybe 1,000, since I don't know much about her. I just slap and get it over with. Water dude can be annoying. It depends if he's like playing pranks on me, then it warrants a slap and stuff. But yeah, 100 if he's pulling pranks. I don't know. I've also been a little bit more appreciative of Hu Tao. But you get to go above A. I would slap you for $1. I'm not sure if that's saying much. Razor might think I'm just playing with him if I'm like slapping him. Okay, I don't think so. He'd probably think he's a bad boy. And the thing is, money doesn't really mean much to him since he's an outsider. So what do I do here? Do I just slap and keep the money? Let's not bring Razor into this. Girl's also a really good boy that I don't want to slap. Yeah, I don't want to slap him. I would not slap Beto for anything because she's also a queen, so we could put her up here. But she's also super scary. She killed a god without her powers. I don't know. So that would mean I would be dead with or without her powers. I don't want to. I don't want to slap D-Loop because he would find me and make me pay. I don't think Klee deserves to be slapped. I usually if I'm in a good mood, I don't slap children. Okay, Sucrose, I would slap for $10,000. Well, no. Well, yeah. Yeah. Probably 1,000. Could I justify slapping Barbara for 10? I think I could justify slapping Barbara for $10,000 because she'd heal. And then if I slap Barbara right then and there, she's probably at the church. And then I'll just slap Barbara, confess my sins, and she'll heal herself. And she might ban me from the church. Well, no, that's not very Christian-like of you to ban me from the church, but I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. I don't want to slap Ayaka. Put my hand back. You don't slap Ayaka. You join your sister. I would not slap Kale. She's already had a bad life. No slaps for her. I don't know much about Kandake. She seems like a sweet woman, though. Maybe she'd want $5,000. Maybe. I don't think I'd want to slap Tignari. Maybe for $1 million. Maybe. Yeah, I think I could justify $1 million. He doesn't really get on my nerves that much, though. Even if he's super sassy, usually he's justified for being super sassy. I wouldn't want to slap Dane Slip for anything, because that would be super scary. Sino's precious, so that's why we don't slap him. And he would also beat me in a fight. Dia is also super precious, and I would not do in a fight, but she'd also beat my butt. I'll hate them. Probably $1 million. Yeah, probably $1 million. I'm sorry, dude. I might not make it out and able to win my $1 million, but it's worth the shot. I don't think he'd like me that much anyway. Fine slapping. I would slap you for free because you suck. Layla. Could she be sleepwalking when I slap her? Guys, I'm not that strong. Depending on if she's a heavy or light sleeper, she might not even realize I slapped her. I don't know. 10,000. I would slap her. I would slap. Okay, sometimes you're a bit of a jerk, but I don't see myself slapping you. You belong right there, because you're a little bit annoying, and I can see myself slapping you. But you're not as bad as the rest of the peoples. I wouldn't want to slap my girl. Well, she likes helping people. So what if I was like, yo, in order to help a homie out, I need to slap you for $10,000. I'll give you some of that sweet cash, though, if you let me slap you. I'd just slap Farzan for $1,000. Because I don't know much about her. She seems like she'd just be mad for a second. Maybe she'd do it for the money. Maybe not. I don't know if Hazy would be into being slapped. But I guess 10K, because I don't want to really slap him. Plus, he's also a detective in the law, so he would trace down my steps, and he would totally find me and throw me in prison. I feel like I'd slap Nilo for $10,000. She's precious, but I'm also broke. Mika's too precious. Let's not slap him. He's already super nervous. I don't want to do that to him. Kaveh, I would slap you for $10,000. You are a bit annoying sometimes, but you're also precious. But I'd also not do it for $1 million. I would not slap the ill man that is Baiju, because he's chronically ill, and me slapping him could give him a heart attack and he'd die. And I personally don't want that blood on my hands, you know? Okay, here is our tier list. Tell me what you think. This was a very interesting video, and if you're seeing this, I actually was like, I don't think I'll make this video. It's probably boring, but now that I had finished it, it got more interesting throughout the video. And it was funny making gambling of like, well, maybe we could split cash if I slap them. And once it became slap instead of beat up, that made it a little bit more easier in my mind. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time, Airline. Goodbye.